10 o'clock. Yeah.
What's up?
It's your girl, Miss Mina.
And your boy MBG. What's good?
And you are now tuned in to Cafe Talk Unfiltered Truth.
Welcome
Welcome to the
to
pool
the
table.
pool table.
So,
It's
I'm going to
official.
start with our quote for the day.
Please do.
Your sanity is more important than sheltering someone else's feelings. Let me just say that again.
Say it again. Say it again. I like that.
Your sanity is more important than sheltering someone else's feelings.
Mm.
Now, I don't know how anybody else feel about that, but I believe in that cold-heartedly. Okay?
You don't give a fuck about
So,
none of that shit.
no, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't. Missy. So,
Oh, I knew she was gonna be here. What's up, Missy?
we've been having like a back and forth conversation about some of these topics.
We've been arguing.
So, today's topic is about sanity over comfort. Okay. So I'm going to start with this question, right? When do you consider yourself to be in an actual relationship? Yeah, I'm starting with that one.
As
I'm
soon as
starting
you
with that
say,
one.
yo, am I your boyfriend or am I your girlfriend? They say yes or no.
Okay. So you would prefer to be asked, not
Nah,
just
I'ma
assume that is
ask.
implied.
Yeah. Either I'ma
You
ask,
going
either you gonna ask or I'ma ask. I'm not about to sit here and apply sometimes I'll apply. If it's looking like that and I ain't seeing nobody else around, it's like, all right, yo, I'ma sit and chill. Like, oh, I figure we go together. I done did all this. And if you feel some type of way and you don't ask, like, how am I supposed you get mad at me? It's like, yo, I don't want to be around you no more. Like, damn, I thought we went together. Oh, well, I ain't know that because you ain't say nothing.
Yeah, see,
Dang, I
so
figure my
you
actions speak louder than words. But if I feel some type of way, I'm gonna be like, yo, we go together, right? Yeah. All right. I just
yes.
checking.
So technically it should be asked. It should be asked. I feel like because as I don't know if it's like a generation thing. I don't know. But I feel like it needs to be asked anyway, but some people automatically assume just because you always around this person or you talk to this person all day long or whatever the situation is, like everybody have their own thought process on how things should work. So I definitely feel like you should ask the question, like that question needs to be asked because what
Yeah,
happens
yeah,
if
you want to know.
yeah, so what happens if you've been talking to this person for a minute, the conversation never you start to automatically just assume that this is you know this is that and it's not.
I mean, if the situation is like, yo,
Ooh, I like that, Jade.
like,
My sanity is worth your discomfort.
yeah, I was just about to tell you she said that. But look, if it seems like if I'm doing all this, like, cause I'll assume real quick, like, yo, I don't see nobody. You with me every single day. You done came to it's been past like 5 months. You moms and them know you, cousins and them know you. Like we around each other. When I'm not at work, I'm with you chilling. Like I
Yeah, you
might go see the
introducing them to
guys, but
family members.
nine times out of 10, you with me, cause you probably dropped me off, cause I ain't got no license. But yeah, like we doing a whole lot for us not to be. So I'm just gonna assume, like, yeah, we go together, yo. You bait. Like I'll
Right.
never assume whether we married or not, cause I'm gonna ask you. But other than that, like, yo, 5 months done passed, yo. I
So
feel like I'm the only one.
right, no, that's definitely
Like,
definitely not. You can't ever assume that y'all married. No, like that needs to be asked.
yeah.
You have
So
to ask that
therefore,
question.
now if you feel some type of way,
so,
you better ask me, cause I'ma still
so
continue going on like you my girl.
okay. So how would you feel about your new spouse? So y'all established that y'all in a relationship, right? Y'all introducing each other to each other, family members and stuff like that.
What's up, mom
How do you
dudes?
feel about your your person giving siblings hugs, friends, family, like when y'all first meet, like this is like the first week of y'all knowing each other. Not y'all knowing each other, but the first week of them meeting. How do I feel? I don't like it. Don't do it. No, you feel it's too you too comfortable. No, no, you too comfortable. You made yourself too comfortable. I just introduced you to them for the first time. Like now after maybe like a week, I mean maybe after like a month or so, like you've been coming around the family, you've been around them for a minute. Okay, now an introduction, an introduction hug when y'all see each other now. I might accept that. Like, okay, it's been a minute. Like, you know them now. But the initial, like, I just met you for the first time today, like, and you my sister do, like, no, don't give me no hug. Like, no, don't do that. Don't even think that that's okay. I don't think that's okay. That's just me. Like, I don't feel like you shouldn't be that comfortable to give my sisters a hug. You shouldn't be that comfortable to give like my best friends no hugs. Like if I'm just introducing you, I'm just introducing you. It's just a
You
hi,
don't
what's
need
up?
to
It's nice to
date.
meet you.
You don't need to date nobody from France, Paris, Italy, Africa,
No,
or no
I'm. I
other
mean,
country,
if it's
or
now, if
anybody
we
from the
see
South. You
by
don't need to
that
date
time,
nobody from
I
the South.
would I would know them enough to know their gestures and stuff because we
Yeah,
would speak on that.
yeah,
So I
cause
might know a little something,
if
and
you
then I
with them
might be okay with it. But still, even still,
listen,
like no,
if you with them for a week though, it's your fault first of all that they going to see like it's been a week. What the fuck is they going to see?
no,
Like
that's not what I'm
to
saying.
do
I'm
something over
saying
your
is a
mom's
no,
house
no,
or
no,
something? They not
no,
supposed to go see them. Hold on, I
no.
got you.
I'm
They
not
ain't even
saying
supposed to go see them first of all. And then second of all, like, yo, you only had a week, so you can't just automatically tell them, hey, don't do that. They gonna automatically do it. They ain't gonna mean to. That's part of their culture. It's like they
okay,
DNA. They might hug or whatever. You know, when over there in Europe, they over there kissing cheeks and stuff. Nigga walk in,
oh, you bet
your
not.
mom's.
What
He
you giving
walk
out
over there,
kisses? Like what the fuck is
mom,
that?
Dukes,
Like, no,
you know, yeah,
no,
like they
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
kiss on the lips, but it's different
Yeah,
things. Like
that's a red flag right there. You
so,
kiss my mother on the lips,
so,
bro. You bugging.
so first of all, you might want to wait that week so you'll know before you even talking about yo. It's been a week. I invite you over. Nah, that's too short. You just met the nigga.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not bringing them over there after no week.
It is. That is too
You
soon.
try like two
But I'm
months.
saying, I'm not saying a week. No, I'm not saying a week of me knowing them. I'm saying it's like within the first week that I've introduced them to family and friends. Like we've been dating
Your
for
mom dude's
a
getting
few
a hug,
months, and
yo.
now I'm deciding to
And,
introduce you.
and your mom looks sexy. That's I'm gonna be joking about your moms all the time. Like, yo, if I want with you, I'll be with your moms, yo. Yo,
Oh, that no, that's no, no,
getting
don't,
a hug. See,
don't be talking about my mother.
see, yeah, mom dudes, mom dude, yo, Miss Loretta. Like, babe, you need to chill. I'm just
No,
saying.
right, right, Missy. I'm with that. Like, mm-mm.
Oh,
I'm not okay with
you
that.
not okay with
I'm
that?
so
You
not,
can look at your mom's like,
so
yo,
not
man,
okay
your
with that.
mom's got like bad. He just joking around though, like messing with you. It ain't even funny, is it? Mom dudes must
No.
Yeah.
And I've had friends and people I was dating that have done that, but I don't like that.
I bet not ever do
I
that.
don't think that's funny.
Oh, I bet not ever
I
do
don't
that. Sure.
I don't think that's funny.
Never, no.
That's not funny.
Like
Mm-mm.
moms, you don't never, ever, ever, never, ever to
Mm-mm.
be MPG.
I don't like that.
He coming off gate with a hug. She definitely better not cook nothing.
So now it's about to get a little touchy. Okay. How would you break up with a person? Do you think that there's etiquette to breaking up with a person? Do you think it's a
I
certain
think it's
way
better.
that you have to vindicate how to break up with a person?
I just noticed you use that, yo, and I do digress, yo. You might have to let somebody in the box for this one, man.
All right,
We
hold
gotta
on.
go off other people's emotions with this one. Somebody gotta get in the box for this one, yo.
Okay,
Cause
classy.
I
Let us
already
know.
know you think everything petty.
First
Classy
of
with a
all,
saw.
if I ain't ready to break up, we ain't breaking up. Simple.
Oh
So ain't no
shit.
breaking up with me. Yep. You can tell
See.
me it's over a million times. Block my number, change your number. I'm still pulling up to your house, your job.
That's
I'm going to
crazy.
our sister house. I'm going to take my granny, our granny, some breakfast in the morning. We're not over.
Okay,
We're not
so
over.
that's definitely see. Okay,
You sound like
so
somebody I know.
if that's the case, right? If a person can't break up with you, do you feel that it's petty for them to try to do things in order to make you break up with them?
Yeah, because I'm just going to beat you up. Because now you playing with me.
Yo, no, look. You already look. You just said like this dude comes to you and be like, "Yo, it ain't you, it's me," or "It ain't
It's
me,
going to
it's
be me
you. I
together.
want
It's
to
going to be
leave."
we.
But look, so now when he decides to take the second route, like yo, just start like yo, leaving dirty drawers all everywhere, not clipping his toes, and when he do, it's why y'all at the dinner table, yo, stuff to show you like yo, I don't want to be here. That's petty. He already done
That
took
is
the
petty.
first initiative. He asked
It's
to
petty.
leave and he can't get away.
First of all,
It
if you do
becomes
all
petty.
that, you ain't breaking up with me. Gonna be the least of your worries. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna wish you would have just stayed after everything I'm gonna put you through.
So y'all think that's petty?
Yes, cause
Like
you
somebody try to
childish.
leave.
It is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying that it's not right. I'm saying that it's petty. It is petty. It's because at the end of the day, is it becomes like okay, like I really don't want to be in this relationship no more. I'm trying to tell this person I don't want to be in a
Hey,
relationship no
look,
more, but they
you
just
gonna have to call me one time. Well, I'm gonna call the
keep
police on your
insisting.
messy
So
ass.
at this point, I have to do something to make you break up with me.
I'm gonna get a
No.
restraining order on Lil D. I'm gonna get a restraining order on Lil D. Like, nah, yo. I'm actually
Lil
gonna come
D.
with. I ain't
So
call her Baby D. I'm gonna say Lil D. You get a straight restraining order, yo. Like, I don't feel like that's petty.
hold on, we got somebody else ready to come in. Hold on.
Oh
All the
man,
champagne lobster
Oh,
towers, but it's me who gets the vibe. Oh, what you do?
who that?
What you
Missy
do?
coming
I'm
in?
in power. You give me a
I think it
superpower.
was Missy. Missy was about to come in.
Oh Lord.
So
Bless me.
yeah, I think that it becomes petty. It does become petty.
Hit the topic one more time before Missy start talking for my man Trey, cause he ain't
I'm
catch
looking at this
the
one.
topic.
Okay. Oh yeah, this one.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
this
at
one. This one right here. Okay, so hold on, y'all. So the topic
classy.
is sanity over comfort, right? That's the topic. But the initial topic is when do you when do you know that you're in a relationship, and when you're ready to call it quits? Like that's the overall topic.
The question right now
Oh boy.
is it petty to like show someone why you don't want to be with them after you done told
Hold
them
on, who playing music? We
why
gotta
you
turn the
don't want to
music
be with
off.
them?
Oh, Alexa, pause. I forgot I had my music on.
Like after you
Say it
told them
again,
you don't want
hippie.
to be with them. Like, is it petty to show someone you don't want to be with them? Like trying to push yourself out the relationship.
Everything's hot. I think it's petty. Is it petty or is it you just
Being cautious,
Cause you
right?
shouldn't
don't
be
know how to
doing it.
communicate what you're trying to get over
Or you can
to
say
that
that.
person?
But what if you did try? What if you did? Okay, we have a classy on our hands.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
explained to this person that we no longer want to be in a relationship, but they still want to be in a relationship.
I
So
necessarily don't want to be in a
does
relationship.
it become
You just not gonna dump me
does it
first.
become petty? So if I start doing something to try to get you to dump me, is that petty?
Yeah, cause you gonna get hurt, not dump.
So
But who's being
this is what
petty
I'm
though? If
saying.
but classy, that becomes you being petty because you're not letting go of what is told to you.
No, see, look, this what it is. If I break up
She
with
don't
you,
want to get
that's
broke up with first.
that. Let me break
So
up
it's
with
one thing.
you. You ain't breaking up with me.
So you got to get the better hand. So you trying to get the upper hand. We ain't playing two can play that game.
Call me. I don't think this gonna work. All right, baby. See you at dinner. You're not breaking up with me. You're not. You're not. I don't care. No.
So so you
So
trying
this
to
is my
get back
question
with
to
them so
you.
you can break up first?
Probably.
Call it one time on Lil D, man. Like, look, I need a
That's
restraining order.
petty.
You just gonna leave me alone? Like, yo. So, all right, look, Missy.
They petty,
Say,
missing their
say,
blessings, trying to break up with me. The
right.
fuck?
Hey, but look, hey, Missy, check this out, right? So, say, you got somebody like, say you got somebody like classy, not classy to a T, cause classy will kill you. But you got somebody like classy who like if you tell them like straight out you're not gonna get a good result. So in order to save face or whatever, you just start doing like little things to show them like, hey, this is why I'm not the one for you. Stuff to
Restraining
push
order.
them, stuff to stuff stuff to push them into breaking up with you.
Mature, right?
Right.
Right.
Is that petty? Because you're being cautious, you're being smart.
No, I think you're trying to you're trying to let them down as easy as you can without trying to. I mean, it's already gonna hurt. I mean, it's
Yeah.
already gonna
You're
hurt. You
trying to
already know it's
avoid
gonna hurt the other person's
the
feelings.
incident. You're trying
Oh,
to avoid the situation.
You already know it's
so
gonna hurt
yeah.
the person's feelings, but am I gonna stay with you
That was just
because no, am I gonna stay with you because you don't want you can't handle me breaking up with you because it's just
what's
not
up?
working out.
Yeah. I tried to break up with this girl and she said she was gonna kill herself.
Mm.
And guess what? I
Okay.
told her,
So
well,
that's
one
another.
heavy. Told her you would be a hot
You can't.
motherfucker.
No.
That's
Okay.
petty.
So in it, yeah, that's petty. Now in that realm,
No,
because that's another that no, it's not petty. I'm saying
she
I'm
didn't want to
what
be
she
with
said
her,
was petty.
so she
No,
just
what
left
she's
her.
saying. No. Her
What
after
she's
her
saying,
relate
no, what she's
after
saying to her response
afterwards
was petty.
was
But
petty.
what
Right.
women
Now
I want to be now on the cliff. I don't want to be with you. Now,
no,
see you.
because you know what? I can't with her right now. Okay. Now there are situations like that too. So in those types of situations is like honestly speaking, it becomes a crisis thing. Like now I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to call crisis because it's becoming a mental a mental health situation.
I ain't calling
So
nobody. You grown. If you
Okay.
you can't, no, because it becomes a touchy topic, because some people are they can't, they don't handle rejection well. So
Yeah, like
there has
you
to
was
be some
saying,
type of
like
etiquette
more stuff.
in, right. There has to be some type of etiquette into how you let a person down easily. Like, that's why I said, for me, I would have to try to get you to break up with me, because some
see,
people
if
are
we have
dependent.
break up, ain't no easily letting it down.
Listen,
Because we didn't
this
try a
this
million
I
this
things
the
feel,
trying to
initial
be
I
question though.
feel, all
This the
right.
initial question though.
Okay, hold on.
Do
hippie.
you
Your
So
sound
feel
I
that's
don't,
petty?
hippie. Your sound
I
so
feel like in a sense, I get what Mina's saying, but I feel like that's game playing at that point.
yeah. Because how
Because
many times?
I get what the end goal is, but okay, let me ask a question. At what
Okay,
point at what
that
point and
might be the
how far
question.
should you let the relationship go once you know that you just don't want it no more? Like, do you just keep it going just because you just don't want to, like, you want to avoid it? Or are
Like,
you just going to keep going, or are you just going to have to, like, okay, example, somebody that had everything that I possibly could want in a relationship, but I was just not physically attracted to that person. Okay.
Mm,
And I knew if I kept going with the situation, I knew somebody's feelings was going to get hurt.
go get her right.
Go get hurt. And I know that if I kept going with it, I know that I tried in my head when I initially started it to say, sometimes you gotta, look past certain things, look at the quality of the situation. But I just was not physically attracted to this person. So nice person, nice guy, wouldn't trade him for the world as friend. But I know that that's
Right.
my
I'm about
end,
to say
that's
you
the end
prayed
goal
into
with
the
it.
hell out of them.
Yeah. So
But
so
that's the
how would you? Yeah. So
Run that bag out.
how did you let them down easy? How would you let them down easy?
okay. Well, this is what happened. I was cleaning up
Story
one morning,
time.
and I was cleaning up one morning because I mean, you know how you want those good morning texts, and somebody to ask you how your day was, and I got all that from him. Okay, but I was just like, nah, I can't keep doing this to this dude because, like, am I gonna keep getting my ego stroked because that's what I want at this time, but not from the right person? It's just like, I mean, even our signs are compatible, okay? And I was just like, God, you just really creating a like big joke on me, like for real. But I had to be true to myself because that's why I keep getting into situations I'm going in because I keep settling, okay? I keep settling,
Okay.
and I
So
and I
that goes
started
back to,
settling. So what ended up happening? Long story short, I got on my phone and I gave him a 4-page letter and I enclosed it with a kiss. But no, I told him, I was like, I told him, I was just like, listen, you're a great guy. I was like, you cool, but I got some things going on right now and I really have to focus. And honestly, I do because I saw myself trying to engage that and not put my focus on what I need to put my focus on. So I told him the truth. I was just like, I didn't tell him I wasn't physically attracted to him. I didn't tell him that because I ain't trying to hurt the man's feelings. But I just basically was just like,
So you
just
had
need
to
to
lie,
chill.
right?
Huh? I didn't
So
lie.
you had to tell a little
How?
white lie. You ain't telling the
No,
truth,
that wasn't
or
a lie. I do have to focus on my goals and my
nah. But
everything.
what was the reason for leaving him?
Do you
Hey
want me
Trey.
to
Hey
tell
Trey.
You
that
focusing on
man?
your goal was not exactly. So you had to tell a little white
Yeah.
lie. Now I just remember the conversation.
no,
Yeah, I had a flashback
now,
when me and Guy was talking.
no, cause,
I had a
cause, cause
flashback. Don't even worry
I'm
about it.
not gonna give a
Go
little
ahead,
white lie.
Carvel. Go ahead, Carvel. Didn't want to hurt that
I'm not
man
gonna
feelings and
give
all that. Go ahead,
a little
Carvel.
white lie. It's
We talking
like
about
Missy said,
relationships right now, y'all.
right? Like Missy said.
Missy said a lie.
Okay.
You talking about
It's
like
just,
Missy said. Missy said a lie.
Hold on, y'all. Turn my
Okay,
no, she didn't
so
lie. She just
I didn't lie. I didn't
she
lie.
didn't
I didn't
lie.
lie. Let
She
me tell you
expressed
why I
that
didn't lie.
he was
Let me tell
a
you.
really nice guy and everything,
He
you
was in the
know.
way of her
Let me
goals.
tell you why I
He
didn't
was in the
lie.
way of
Because
her
this guy
goals.
had already asked me if I thought he was cute enough for him in the beginning of everything, which
But listen,
let him know that I wasn't
listen,
all on board with him.
Linda, Linda,
So I didn't lie to him.
Linda. When it came time for
Okay.
you to break up with this man, now y'all about to go to hippie court real
I
quick.
didn't really break up because
When
I
it
wasn't
came
really with
time
him.
for you, he should have
Yeah,
It
I was
was
gonna tell
asked.
you to
starting to
turn.
He
Yeah,
begin
you
should
to
have
gotta
be
turn it.
asked.
something.
He should have asked,
No, I
yo.
can't
He
hear.
should have
He didn't
asked.
ask. He was
That's
wanting to spend
crazy.
time with me in a way that was going to lead into
All
something
right,
that I didn't want.
Your
Okay?
Honor, Your Honor. Let me rephrase my statement. When it came time for you to let that man go, what was your reason? And just give me your reason. Don't give me a whole sentence. What was your reason?
If I kept spending time with him, I knew he was going to get attached. And I didn't want that because I knew I wasn't going to be attached to him the same way. And I didn't want to be attached to him.
And I do digress. I like how you switch that up to try to. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
That's cool. Don't
so
worry
the
about it.
follow
I
up
got your
question.
number.
So the follow up question to that would be:
Okay?
in those types of situations, do you start looking for reasons to break up with a person? Like it could be
Um,
like the smallest reasons to break up with a person,
the best
just to
reasons.
break up. The best reasons. I like how you said that.
The best reasons why I say that is because, okay, am I going to spend my time with somebody who was giving me what I wanted? I wasn't physically attracted to him in that sense. Like, he wasn't a bad looking dude. It wasn't that. It was just like, it was just not, it wasn't about his looks. It was just about, like, it wasn't, I wasn't as connected to him
That's
as he
your
was connected
child.
to me. And then he started
That is
saying
your
stuff
child.
that, listen, he was starting to say stuff that was leading me to believe that he was starting to trying to catch feelings. And I was like, whoa,
But
hold up.
ain't that the goal when you talking to somebody that you like? You
Sometimes,
already in your
but
feelings. What is he wasn't looking for no
sometimes
sneaky link or nothing like that. He
I
was
don't want a
looking for
sneaky
the
link.
woman.
I'm
Yeah, he
I
was he
established that at
didn't
the
either.
beginning, but but his, I mean, if he's sneaking and leaking and all that other stuff, and I mean, and his
Nah,
feelings leak
he
out
don't
and my
want
feelings
that.
ain't leak out. I mean,
Hold,
my feelings
okay,
wasn't
hold.
leaking out like that. My
I
feelings
hold
wasn't
on,
going.
Missy. Trey, what you want to say? You said you had an example.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your example?
You look sneaky as a mug,
Hey,
bro.
hold on, cause don't
Cause
keep
you
me out the
look
box now.
sneaky as a mug, bro.
Don't, I'm not gonna kick you out the box. I'm not gonna kick you out the box.
Please
You
don't.
good, man. Talk
Okay,
to
go
me.
ahead.
Talk to
What's
me.
your example?
Now y'all know that I've been trying, shoot my shot at the at the at the hoes, but
she been carrying me.
Alright.
So I had to stop shooting my shot. I was making no shots like
Okay, so
Okay,
Stephen Curry.
but
now,
I was
that
making
ain't
no
an
threes.
example though, because like you did the right thing. Like, alright, she ain't giving me no play. Alright, but fuck it. She ain't gotta say
right,
nothing to you. You ain't gotta say nothing to her. You just kept it on the friend level and all that. Like, alright, I can't get them grits. Alright, bet. I just talk to you casually then. But like
right.
this one on the other hand, like, yo, she gonna let you 5-star dinner her and everything, then be like, yo, look, my bad. I ain't mean to make it seem like that. Like, my bad, yo. You ain't hurt, is you? Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, it was okay. So the conversations were good, and I was like, okay, maybe let me. That's what
I,
dating is for.
hey, look, man,
Dating is
stop.
to see if it's
Stop.
going to be a potential. So
Stop.
I'm supposed, okay, all right.
Not I'm
So
not saying
I'm
this what
not
I'm
supposed to
saying.
date anybody. I'm
No,
not supposed to see
no.
if it's going to go
No,
anywhere.
no, that's
And
that's
then
not
I'm
what I'm
just
saying.
supposed to
That's
just
not what I'm
settle
saying.
for
That's not what I'm
whatever.
saying. I'm just
So
saying
what are you
stop real
saying?
quick. I'm saying stop real quick cuz this not for you. For all you women out there, for all you other women out there, no, you good, miss. You good. You my girl. For all you other women out there, my girl innocent with it. She did it the right way. She dated. She ain't like it. It was cool. Even though, awesome dude, grade A. Good supplier, supportive, and some more probably. I don't know.
he just wasn't her type.
He, he just wasn't her
So,
type. So look, you don't see her complaining or saying, yo, these brothers ain't ish. They ain't nothing.
no,
Nah, she just
right.
kept it
Right.
going. So stop telling us we ain't nothing. You see what my man did? My man 5-star dinner until he got pushed away. Like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was just a shout out to all the real ones out there, yo. What's the woman's
Okay.
name, man? I want
Now,
to
I
shout
said
her
this was going
out.
to be a
Like,
battle with the sexes today because everybody's going to have their own opinion on these topics. Like,
nah, I agree with it
okay,
though, yo.
because at the end of the day, like Missy said, you're dating for that purpose
Yeah.
to find what you like and what you don't like. And sometimes you do come across people who you aren't physically attracted to, and you be like, okay, I want to try to see. I don't want to be superficial about it, and I want to actually try to see if I actually want to make this go further than what it is. But at the end of the day, you have to be realistic with yourself because you have to be physically attracted to a person to even
Do you?
acknowledge them as, you know what I mean? Like,
Do
I
you?
feel like you have to have some type, not physically, like you have to have some type of
I know
attraction
what
to
you're
a person.
saying.
And sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be like,
Alright.
it doesn't necessarily have to be like the facial or whatever. I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah,
Your attraction.
because
Your
What's
attraction
ugly?
doesn't necessarily have to be. Yeah, what's ugly to somebody else might be beautiful to somebody else.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you might be attracted to their personality. Like Missy said,
Yeah.
he was everything else. Like, everything else was there.
But she
It just
didn't look
was.
good.
it's just something
I
wasn't.
don't think that's
It
what
just the cylinders just didn't. It just
hippies just got to
and
be
I didn't
extra.
want
That's
to.
all.
She didn't have biceps
The
and
cylinders just
abs
wasn't.
that
Okay,
look good.
what you about to say, Trey?
No, because like I'm telling you, like there are people that I know
I ain't talking
that
about
when
me.
I
I'm talking about
what.
you.
But I'm talking about like guys. Okay, I'm talking about guys. Like
Alright.
in settings where with my girlfriend, will you let me talk? The guys that there are guys that a person will look at and they'll be like, oh, I don't like the way he dresses, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. But I'm like, you know what? That boy is mad dope. Like you just gotta take the time to, like that dude is fire.
Get to
You know
know
what
them,
I'm
right?
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I
Right.
looked at this guy because like he's smart, he's intelligent, he holds down a good job and everything. So I was just like, let me just see how I already knew him as like a person beforehand. I knew him a while, for a while. So I was like, let me just see him on like a personal level, one on one. It just wasn't hitting for me, and it was just his goofy wasn't goofy enough for me. It just didn't like the
I get it.
conversation
Nah,
I
just
don't
get
wasn't.
say that. Don't say
I
that. You
wasn't.
can't say that.
No,
Nah,
because you
I
gotta know
this
me.
this why
Like
I say that.
I dig
Yeah, I
goofy.
know. Listen. No, you don't. You called your son corny. Like, nah,
Yes.
He is
like,
corny,
man,
and
nah,
I like
man.
that he's
So
corny, but he
I
is corny.
already
His
know.
jokes
No, you
ain't
don't.
funny.
You ain't dating no
His
like goofy,
jokes.
goofy dude with the
His
like,
jokes ain't as
yeah.
funny as he thinks he is. He laughs real
You
hard, and I don't.
he probably
But you
got
know
jokes
what?
too. I want to hear what
That's
he got.
okay because I'm corny. Like I have like my jokes are not funny, but I laugh at the most corniest shit sometimes. Sometimes
I
it just
laugh
be
at
like,
myself all the time.
yes, all the time. So it's like
Yeah, they not funny at all.
what some things that I find funny, other people might not find funny. So there is a person out there who thinks the same things that I think are funny. And
Right.
that's that's cool. Look, this one. Okay. So
I
I'm gonna
Let's talk
change the
about my
speed
man
just
right there.
I'm gonna change the
Does
speed real
anybody else
quick,
want to
right?
get in the box? I mean, I'm cool here, but does anybody else want to get in the box and speak their piece?
Anybody, yeah, and speak
Oh,
their
Trey,
piece before I change the tone.
we gonna kick you out if we got somebody else we want. But right now we got a few more questions for y'all because y'all the only ones right here with us for right now. But trust me, when we run
Yes,
our
So
hippie.
opinions, we gonna kick you out. We ain't got no
All
problem with
right.
that. On a regular day,
Ew.
we'll be like, yeah. On a regular day, we'd be like, yeah. I don't even want to kick this prayer. I want to, but I can't. This my homie.
You would
I'm
not
trying
kick
to
me
think.
out, hippie.
But on the
I'm
You would
trying
job,
to
not
think.
kick.
on the job, I'm Martin.
I feel you. I can't.
So
But now
we
y'all
we
got
were
it.
on the friend zone topic, right?
Okay.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about being in the friend zone, and how do you feel about getting out of the friend zone? Do you think that it's possible for a person to get out of the friend zone?
Answer first.
No, I'm not. I'm asking it for the group, and then I will answer because it's my question.
I had a friend and we got out of the friend zone and it was the worst mistake of my life.
So you
Should
feel
have
like
kept
it
should
could, yeah, you feel
I
like
should have
it should
kept
have
him in the
stayed
friend
Ash
as
zone.
trade though.
friends.
I don't even want Ash trade. I feel like that'll be a setup if I ask this guy, man. Don't
Mm.
even speak, yo. Just nod your head every once in a while.
So
Just blink your eyes if you feel like
Just
you're in
blink
trouble,
twice
Trey.
in a second. I'm about scared to
Gotta
ask him, man. But nah,
But
give me your point of view on that though, son.
we can't hear you, bro.
what do you say?
what's what's
I
your
said,
point of
give me your
view
point
on
of
the
view on
topic?
it.
What's your point of
Would
view
you
on the
ever
friend
or
zone?
have you ever taken somebody out of the friend zone, or would you ever, or do you feel like it's possible to get out of the friend zone?
I mean, yeah, like it's possible to like get out of mean to friend zone, but I'm still working on that though.
Let's, let's go in the
Just
I'm
go
positive.
smooth and steady, Trey. Smooth and
Let's
steady.
so as far as past relationships, bruv,
yeah,
Pass.
pass.
Not Nima.
your experiences with that friend zone.
Oh yeah, my past. Yeah, in my past life, that was crazy. I was engaged, but I had to let that stuff go. Then she wanted to be friends with me after like I had my first son. She wanted to be back friends with me. I was like, nope, too late for that. You already had your shot
But
though.
why?
Like
But look, why?
once you was like,
What was
you
wrong
like
with
you
being
went
in a
out there
friend
and like
zone?
you said what?
What's wrong with like having her as a friend though? Like, all right, we can be friends. I mean, dating wise, it ain't got nothing to do with like, especially if you cool, like.
See, that's the
Like
problem.
you,
Like,
you
she want to be like in the friend zone, but still want to be like my little, bedtime buddy. And it was nothing
Nikele.
like that.
Got you.
that's
Right.
different. That's
Mm-hmm.
There's
different.
nothing like
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
you could have had all
I
that,
can
but
dig
you,
that, yo.
but you wanted to like, like be for the streets. So I'm about to lay
I,
with like my friends. That's why we friends.
I get that.
No, I'm
I
not.
get that.
I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
yeah, I can't. I can't.
more
I
fishes
couldn't
in
do
the
that with Nikki,
sea.
yo. Like
More
I
fishes in the sea.
couldn't.
So what's your take on it? I said I was going to answer it last. So what's your take on it, Hippie?
Me?
Do you feel like yes? What do you think?
All right, look. I can speak future and present, yo. I can speak past, present, and future. I ain't like this guy, yo. All
Mm.
y'all my friends. But look, nah, like if you in that friend zone and you're trying to get out of that friend zone, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Like, and plus, I'm gonna be upfront with you. Like, yo, I joke a lot. We cool and all. Like, if you come to me and be like, yo, on some, hey, what's up, man? I'm trying to take this. Whoa, I ain't even know that was going on. I thought we was just cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is without the whole one night stand thing and all that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you just really cool to me. Like, I've been in that position too, where I tried to take a girl out the friend zone. She was just like, yo, nah. And we still cool. It was like, all right, yo, I shot my shot, yo. I mean, we still cool. Like, even 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 with my I call her my baby mom. She ain't my baby mom's. I'm just the godfather of her son, right? Like we dated. Like we got a whole past together. But when I was in or probation or like I ain't have enough money or I needed a ride somewhere because my car was broke down or she needed help because she was going through something or needed somebody to talk to because of her past relationships, whatever. Like even during the relationship, we was always friends. We had each other backs. Like in a relationship, we can be arguing with each other. Like I done broke up with her, you know, she going through that whole not jealous girlfriend but petty girlfriend stage, like ex girlfriend stage. But soon as I see she hit me up like, oh man, this dude's supposed to give me a ride. I ain't got nobody to pick me up. Oh, I got you, man. I got you, my nigga. I'm about to come get you. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All that relationship, what we had arguing about, all that stopped. Like, I'm a friend first. It's like, yo, Pre, you always there for me. Then over time, yo,
Right.
that friendship built up until like, yo, that's sus right there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
never crossing the line. Even her husband knows me. Like he knows the situation and all that. He don't we can be alone in the same room for a whole day. He not gonna call and say, "Yo, you with that?" Nah, cause he already know. Like, yeah, they ain't never crossing that line again. Like, that's just what it is. We are friends, and we gonna keep it that way.
Right.
Like, so for
Okay.
So
me,
my
it's
take,
kind of different.
my take on it is, mm, if if you, I don't know, I have multiple takes on this because I could speak from multiple different situations too. But for the most part, like if if I make you my friend, like you're my friend. Like especially if I call you my brother. Like if I call you my brother, like that's just it. Like there's
Mm.
never nothing. You can't ever be anything other than that because I
Back out.
already look at you as my brother. So you trying to talk to me like further down the line or whatever, like brother, like no, like this is not that. Like I can't even look at you like that because I look at you as a brother. Now that's where you get the different things like bestie, best friend, that's my best friend. Like now those are different situations, those are different labels, and those can kind of bend a little bit. So
Uh,
if I call you my bestie, then 9 times out of 10 we probably fuck. It's probably that probably was a situation. But if I call you my best friend, like, I really look at you as like a best friend. Like, I don't look at you as anything other than that. Like, you somebody I could talk to about whatever the fuck. It don't even matter. Like, we could just talk about a whole bunch of different shit. But I don't look at you. I can't look at you as something that I can actually. I'm done with him. I can't look at you as something that, or someone that I can actually be in a relationship with, because I I know too much about you on a different level. Like, I don't like, no, I don't even want to talk to you on that level. So I feel like if 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 I put you in a friend zone, like, you're literally in the friend zone. Like, I might can't pass that line depending on how deep our conversations have gotten. Like, if our conversations have gotten like beyond the realm of friendship, then you might have a chance, because that means I spoke to you about intimate, like real intimate stuff. So it's like, I don't know. Is an up and down type of situation. I don't know if I could really. It depends. But for the most part,
Sheesh.
like, friend zone is friend zone. Like, I can't bend it.
Hey, look, yo, I'm about to let y'all go, man. I got two more people I want to hear from, man. I got two more
Okay.
people I want to hear from, yo. These
All
bots,
right, guys.
listen, they send that request.
I
They ever
appreciate
send
y'all
that
coming
request?
in,
Hey, look,
though.
Trey ain't even let me say bye to him real quick.
No, you did.
He hopped off with the quickness. Hey, yo, come on, love.
All right, who else? Who else want to speak their piece on these topics? Cause
Peace with myself. I wanna hear your intake on it. Who else was in here? Mike's in here. Honey's in here.
oh yeah, honey, come get in the box. Is Mills still in
Sassy's
here?
in here. Sassy's in
Oh, hey,
here.
Sassy.
Like, yo, come talk to us real quick, man. We got a couple questions to ask you, yo.
Yeah, we got like
I
I got
I
like
think I think
I got 3 more questions. You think you 2-0?
Oh, you
Nah.
good, you good, Trey. I'm 2-0 right now. Seriously though,
Mm-mm.
cause it's not petty, yo. You already seen like the examples I was giving you about the petty part. Like, come on, you
Mm-hmm.
just heard Classy. Classy was like, yo, you're not breaking up with me. So what
That's
you
why I
gonna do?
said. That's why I said it becomes petty, because, like she said, like, if you come across somebody that don't want you to break up, because I've been in those situations too. Like, I don't want to be with you no more, and even with you saying that I don't want to be with you no more, it's still like, no, we still together. Like, no, we not, because if I tell you I don't want to be with you no more, and you're still trying to be
What you
like,
supposed to do?
be with, like what I said, you start being petty too. Like, for me, I would start being. I'm gonna make you break up with me. At this point, I'm gonna
But
make you break up with me, because
that's what I'm
I
saying,
don't even
though.
understand.
But listen, that's what I'm saying. The person
Or
who's
I'm gonna
trying to
ghost
break
you.
up
One or the
is
other.
not being petty. The person who's breaking up is not being petty.
No, they're not. They're not being petty. I'm just
That's
saying
what I'm
the
trying to
things
tell
that you.
you.
No, I'm telling you, the things that you start to do is petty. Like, doing stuff to make them break up and want to break up with you. You're doing petty stuff to make them break up with you. That, like you said, I'm gonna start leaving my stuff around the house so that you get aggravated at the fact that I'm leaving stuff around the house, or I'm gonna leave my toenail clippings. Like, now you're doing shit that's gonna piss me off. So I'm gonna break up with you. I'm gonna do the things that's gonna annoy you to make you want to break up with me. That's petty. I'm not saying that is not okay. I vouch for that. That's why I said. That's why the quote of the day is, "My sanity is more important than sheltering your feelings. Like at this point, I don't even give a fuck. Like
Let's talk about ghosting next. Yo, let me get your intake on this. Yo,
so
sleepy.
what
That's what I'm calling you. I'm not about to switch it.
so
Really?
I gotta
Really?
keep
so
cleaning that,
what's your
yo.
thoughts on that?
Okay, so I was in a relationship for 7 years or whatever. And we started out as friends. Because, they say you're supposed to be friends before anything or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up becoming best friends. And basically,
So
like,
y'all came out of the friend zone. Y'all
yeah,
took it out of the friend zone. See, so
we
it's
came,
possible
we came out the friend zone. We came out the friend zone when we shouldn't have. Because it was like a lot of red flags there, but you don't want to see it. So I'm just
because
like
that's your
brushing off,
friend,
right? I'm
and you know that person for who they are, and you know the certain things that's going to happen. That's going to, like that person. So that's why sometimes I feel like taking it out of the friend zone
yeah,
is like because you become comfortable with who they are, and it's like I
yeah,
know this is who they are, so I'm okay with it. Like no, I'm not okay with it. I really don't like it. That's why you were initially with just my friend, because I can deal with you when I want to deal with you.
yeah, yeah. That it was that type
Listen,
of thing.
listen. If I'm trying to date you, we're not going in the friend zone.
Yeah, you should never be in the
Because
friend zone. If you're dating, like you build a friendship
friends,
as you go, I feel.
friends act totally different. If I'm your friend, I'm comfortable with you. I'm extra comfortable with you. Like
Yeah,
I'm
Hey,
exactly.
a hole
yeah.
jokes, all that. I might fart around you like, haha, it was
I
you,
don't
it was
I don't know
you.
about
Whoever
that.
smelt it dealt it. Like I'm just using that as
Yeah,
an example.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
As an
That's
example,
friends.
like yeah,
But if
yeah.
if
No, but
I'm
he
with you,
right. Yeah,
like I'm not hiding. It's not. It's if I'm
I'm not
trying to
hiding
date
nothing
you,
about myself. Yeah.
I'm not hiding nothing about myself. But I'm approaching you as if like I'm. The goal is to in a few years or so be your future husband. So I'm gonna act
Right.
accordingly. I'm not acting like how I'm acting with the homeboys, watching football, shooting pool, drinking a bit. Even though I can do all those things with you, I'm just gonna do it accordingly. Like I got kids around. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
so I'm not gonna treat you like no friend at first. That's why I feel like a lot of people mess up. Like, yeah, you start off as friends, but not friends. You don't start off as friends. Like, yo, my girl is my best friend. That's a saying because, like, yo, she got me before any of my homeboys.
Hmm.
That's why that's a
Right.
saying. That's not like, yo, my girl's my best friend. Like I can go out to the bar with my girl and you can. It depends on what type of night you try and have. Like I'm just out here chilling with my boo. We at the bar. She rooting for her team. I'm rooting for my team. Like yo, babe, your team sucks. Yo, don't even nah. You don't know they stacks.
Right.
Versus with my homeboy, yo, your team trash, nigga. Like yo, straight trash.
Mhm.
Hey, we box
Not team
outside, yo.
trash.
Your man
Mhm.
booty, da da da, all that.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it's
a
a
different. Yeah.
different
It's a different vibe.
friendship. Like it's a yeah, yo.
Right. So I agree with that. I
I
agree
thought
with
she
that.
said put me in the box. Oh, what was the first question? I definitely want to get her intake on that.
The very first question was,
Yeah.
when do you consider yourself to be in a relationship?
Um. Okay, so I consider myself to be in a relationship when I think I know that person. We've been dating for, you might as well say 9 months. 9 months or whatever. Like within, I guess, maybe the 12th month, like maybe you should start, a relationship. Like you knew this person or whatever, y'all did all the dates y'all can do. And it's like you don't want it to be boring. So about okay, let's start a relationship. Like he's coming over, blah blah blah, whatever. Like you both getting comfortable with each other or whatever. So
Honey,
that's
get
when
in the
Like
box. See,
honey,
honey on the same.
like honey said,
Honey
as
on the
honey
same.
said,
Right,
when we both agree, when in a relationship,
right.
key word, both.
well
Cause
he
y'all been hitting me with some selfish questions late. Not questions, but answers, man. Y'all been selfish as hell with y'all answers, man.
we
No,
both did agree on a relationship, but yeah,
yeah.
like we both
So,
were getting
so
comfortable or whatever. So we
you want it to be implied. You want it to be implied. You want for the person to say, "Hey, do you want to be in a relationship with me?" And then y'all both agree that y'all are in a relationship.
and we did do that.
Yeah. So it should be implied. It should be implied. Everybody agrees
Yeah,
that it should be implied.
I
Yeah,
agree with you. I agree with you. I I don't know,
Because at the end of the day,
man.
if you just walking around just thinking that y'all in a relationship and nobody ever even spoke
Listen,
about it, then what?
listen, listen,
right. As you
listen,
played yourself basically.
listen. I'm gonna play
Hi,
Okay.
myself
honey.
every time.
Welcome.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, honey.
What's up, honey? But look, real quick. If you don't ask me and I'm up here treating you like you my girlfriend and like I'm not doing nothing, I'm with you like every time I wake up, I'm calling you. Like when I'm trying to go out or do something, I even tell you, hey, I'm gonna be with the guys, so you ain't gotta wait up on me or nothing like that. Is that alright? Like I'm doing boyfriend ish
Boyfriend things, right?
like
But it still
so
have
don't call me and be like I feel like you're leading me on. Like how? Well, I don't know if we go together. Damn, I thought we did. Oh well, why
Right,
didn't you just say that? Why didn't you like ask me? And damn, I thought I was doing like
right.
I
I'm
was showing you.
boyfriend
I'm
shirt.
showing you like this what I want. Like I ain't know I was supposed to add. It's a
Right,
different language. We speak a different language. Like I ain't know I was supposed to add. I thought that was the whole goal. Like I ain't
right,
want to be your friend. I ain't sleeping with you to be your friend. Like I ain't paying half your rent and don't even live there to be your friend. Like I'm doing it
yeah.
because I want you. You more important than
I
what I
mean,
want from
yeah,
you.
I
Support
feel
me.
you on that
Not you
too.
paying half. I mean, we supporting each other. It's like a both
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, but not like yeah, it's a both thing, but like I'm not even like for real, I'm not even letting you give me money for gas, like
right.
helping me with gas and I don't even have to take you nowhere. You just be like, "Yo, here you go, babe." You even call me babe.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you,
Honey, go, honey.
oh yeah, if it's
Like,
me, like I got certain expectations for my friends than I do for somebody I'm in a relationship with. It's just you don't got them same expectations. The expectation that I have for you as a friend, it might be different. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
yeah, see, friend zone
So I
thing.
need to know what we doing.
I'm 3 and 1.
exactly.
What's
So
up?
it has
But
to
she,
be
hey, look, no,
it
stop,
has
yo.
to
I
be
just caught that.
no
I just caught that.
no. I
She
agree with
answered
what she
both.
said as
No,
far
I agree
as
too. I agree
okay.
too, but she
So
answered both of them joints in one sentence.
she did.
It's
She
the way
did.
you do business. It's the way you do
So
business.
Right. That was the
but like
Dang.
I said, it has to be implied. Like you said, it's two different expectations from a person that you're friends with rather than a person that you want to consider to be your significant other. But I feel like you said, it still needs to be implied. Like you said, I want to know what we doing. Like you might be doing boyfriend things or I might be doing girlfriend things, but you might not consider me to be your girlfriend. Or I might not really consider you to be my boyfriend just because you're doing those things for me.
Man, I just
So
caught that.
somewhere along the line, somebody needs to let it be known, like, okay, what is this? Like that question comes up anyway. Like, okay, what is this? What are we doing? Like at some point in time, somebody is going to ask that question, and I feel like it should be asked. Like, okay, so is this is are we working towards something, or are we
Right.
just yeah,
See, and
you know
look,
what I mean?
And
it's starting to sound like, yo, we should just like go ahead and nip that in the butt off gate. Hey, look, I'm trying to be your girlfriend. I'm trying to be your boyfriend. Let's see
he
how this
said,
work.
"Who's in denial?" Shut up, Reese.
Like,
But the thing,
we need
okay,
to
so
just
but the
go
thing
ahead and
is, sometimes,
establish it off gate.
but sometimes, even though you establish something with the person, sometimes, like, and it's not really, you're not really, he can be doing boyfriend material things, but like you said, like, but he's not your boyfriend. And even though
See,
you
but
want,
then at that point, you're playing games. Like,
right,
no, I'm saying if we're dating or we're talking, because you gotta use all the different forms of
right,
what that means.
right,
If we're talking or we're dating or whatever, like at some point in time, someone needs to bring up the question, like, what is this? Like,
right.
because you can be doing the things that a person wants you to do just because
You're
you trying to
comfortable.
get something out of the situation. Yeah, or you're trying to get something out of the situation. So some people just feel like, look, like if you said, like maybe that needs to be something that's said in the beginning of the conversation. At the beginning of y'all starting talking, like, look, I'm looking for a relationship. Um, if we going to go any further than this, like, I need to know that there's some type of end game. And then if not,
Block.
then it's time. It's time. I
Ain't
wouldn't say block,
necessarily
but
gotta be blocked like off gate. That might
yeah,
be
not
the dopest
necessarily
friend you
block, but
have,
like
yo.
maybe
His
along the lines of, okay, maybe we need to try to make this something else. Or now at this point, I'm just going to put you in the friend zone because you're not putting in the effort that I want you to put in for the reason that I'm looking for.
Hey,
No, I
appreciate
Okay.
wasn't.
that, man.
I wasn't saying block to that. You had a troll come in here and said, "Did Mina, do you want your ex back?" And I said, "Block."
Oh, thank you.
Block.
Thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate that, yo.
Before we saw it.
yeah, I was on it.
Yo, for all y'all tapping that screen, coming through, joining us on this topic for the day, man.
Hey, Miss
Welcome to Unfiltered
Perky.
Truth Cafe Talk at the cool table with Miss Mina and your guy Hippie G. We got our two guests in here for right now. It's Honey, that's Honey.
Don't you do it?
Love, peace with myself.
Oh, thank you. Because I was about to say, don't you?
I wanted to, but I can't because I was the whole
Do we have
headset
a
situation.
another male perspective on this conversation?
I think Purge wanted to come in. His name is Purge something.
Cause, Cause I need you. I need you. Dang. All right. It won't even no vote involved. Oh, dang. Both of them left. All right. Well, yeah, Purge, come help your brother
Reefer.
out, man. Reefa in the building. Appreciate you, Reefa. We seen you, man, sending those gifts. Whoever else sent gifts and
Yes,
stuff, and I
thank
ain't
you.
catch you. We appreciate you. The likes, we appreciate all the love, man. Just know every Wednesday you can catch us. The coolest topics at the table, yo. We're gonna talk about it. Go ahead, Carvel.
What's up, people?
What's up, Reefer?
What's
Hello,
up?
hello.
What's up, man?
So the initial question is, when do you feel like you're in an actual relationship?
Your silence speaks
I would
volumes,
say
Reef.
in the stuff you do depends on
And the
what you're
stuff you
doing.
do?
Yeah, it's the stuff you do because wifeys get treated better than the side piece.
Okay, but
So
okay.
and then if y'all
Besides the
just
side
hollering,
piece,
and then if
right?
y'all just hollering at each other,
Yeah,
you still don't do the stuff that you do for wife.
is
You give her a little
Okay.
bit, but not much.
So at what point do you let that person know that you're trying to make it more than what it is? In the beginning, or towards like the middle, or
I tell you like this: The time I would tell them is the time where I feel like I don't want nobody else.
Okay, so you still feel like it needs to be implied at some
Right.
point throughout y'all
Oh yeah.
talking. It needs to be
Oh
implied.
definitely.
Someone has to initiate the question.
Right. Right. That's true.
Okay.
So basically, like I
But that's
said,
why
we need
I
to go
am
ahead and start it
side
off.
dude certified.
I'm done.
USA,
Side dude
Okay,
USA,
certified.
Rico, that was the
USA.
smartest thing I ever heard you say.
Mm, okay. Okay.
Wow.
I like
I
that
told you.
answer.
I told y'all I'm a good toxic.
That's
So
crazy.
the follow-up question to that was, how do you break it off with somebody who you no longer want to be with?
How do you break it off?
How do you break? You just do it, don't you? This ain't gonna work.
I tell you what.
Oop.
To be honest on this, I kind of did this, and what I did was I did the stuff that I knew irritated the person.
Thank you. Told you. And
And so,
that
and
is
so what you
considered
do is
being
you
But
build
was
that
it
up, you let
petty.
them build up and get angry, and you know what I'm saying, and then they decide to go ahead
Made
and
them break
that
up with
way,
you.
exactly. That way you can't say you
but
did nothing.
Pettiness.
that's being cautious, right?
It's
Yeah,
being petty.
yeah.
Outside the
That's
box. Is it do you think it's being petty?
That's a lot of energy.
I'm gonna tell you. Well, I guess it depends. The pettiness depends on
What you
what
do
actually
for
happened to
real.
you within that relationship. Though, see, it was stuff that happened that made
Yeah.
me, you know what I'm saying, decide to do what I did.
Mm.
Well, I know
So,
I'm petty. I'm going to do the thing because
but Nina,
back,
I most definitely know what you're talking about. I
yeah.
most definitely know
So
what you're talking about.
the our quote is, my sanity is more important than sheltering your feelings. So if I know that you're a sensitive person and that you don't do well with rejection, and even with me saying I don't want to be with you no more and you still trying to hold on to something that's not there, I'm going to do as you said, and I'm going to start doing things that's going to make you want to break up with me, whatever that might be, whatever I know that's going to irritate you the most to make you break up with me, and that's what
That
I'm going
don't
to do.
work with all people though. Then what?
It don't.
But, but
It
look,
don't
A
work with
lot of
all
people don't
people.
work with it, but
but
then
honey,
what?
but you got to know the person that you with. If you know the person you with,
Exactly, yeah.
you know
You
which
know what's going to take the
boundaries, you know which lines you
which
can go
buttons to
to.
push.
And like I said, I just went to boundaries where I knew it wouldn't get me hurt or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna bust me over
How
the head
you
with no
know
Yeah,
that?
bottle.
You
just
don't play with people like that. You don't test the water
But see,
unless you're
hey,
ready.
hey,
You don't do
but
stuff like that. Don't play with me.
I knew the
Don't play
person
with
that I
me.
was with. I knew the person that I was with though.
See, look,
so
yo,
what would you do, honey? What would you do if the person
I'm
was
first
still
of all, I don't
persistent?
test waters, and I don't like people testing my waters. If you know people triggers, don't trigger people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
listen.
that. You don't
So
know what you
what? So how
asking
would
for.
you?
You don't know how a
Look,
person
look,
feel
How
in a
would you?
moment. You just don't
look,
know. Don't do that.
But
look,
how would you
look.
break up with them though? Like you don't
It
want to
was a
be in
peaceful
this
breakup though.
relationship no more.
Ain't
Like
no peaceful
you
breakup. What's a
It was
peaceful breakup?
it was a
a
Somebody
peaceful
can be
mutual
breakup.
hurt.
agreement?
It
I
could
went
be
my way, she
peaceful.
went her way.
Let me take that back. It could be peaceful, but it's still gonna bring pain to somebody.
yeah,
No,
but nah, it's gonna
because
bring pain
I'm gonna
to
tell you something.
Yeah,
somebody.
somebody's
Somebody
feelings
gonna
is
be
going to be
hurt
hurt. Like,
inside.
yeah, somebody's
But
feelings is going to
what
be
we
hurt.
trying
Look,
to
but
avoid,
the only
right?
thing
What we
is,
trying to
okay,
avoid is
with
car
that honey,
scratching and all that.
look, with that honey,
Yes, right.
you can say somebody's feeling gonna be hurt, but me myself, I done told myself I ain't hurting no more. So if you decide to break up with me, and I loved you, oh well, you bye. I'm not gonna feel nothing the next day
Not you,
because I'm not
Paz.
holding
But
no
you just
grudges.
saying that, or like
I'm
that,
not
that's
holding
just what
on.
it's gonna be. You could just
I'm
make
not
your
holding
feelings go
on to
away
stuff.
like that. Everybody can't
I'm
do
not
that.
holding. I
Oh,
can. That's what I'm saying.
that's the ending question. That's the ending question. But since y'all hitting on it now, do you
Yeah,
feel like you could fall out of love with a person
definitely,
Truly
Eventually,
love.
definitely.
Fall out of
eventually?
love with a person that you truly love eventually, right?
Right.
But see, even though you fall out of love with them, that don't mean that you don't have love for them. So, like I said, I I don't like my baby mama, but you know what I'm saying. If she ever just really needed me to do something, bam, I'm there because we
Right.
still cool.
I
You know what I'm saying? We
agree.
cordial.
I can
I don't have
understand
no
that.
enemies. I don't have no enemies.
I do feel like you could fall out of love with a person. Um
All my separations from people were peaceful and cool.
yeah.
Boy, you better than me. I done got all my
I was about to say
separations
eventually it becomes
jumped
peaceful and
and
cool
some more.
sometimes.
No,
Sometimes it becomes like,
Wait, I
look,
ain't never
I'm
had
gonna
a
make you laugh
peaceful
before you leave.
breakup. I ain't never had a peaceful breakup, yo.
Oh,
Whoever. I said I'm gonna make you laugh before you leave. I'm gonna make you
uh,
smile before you leave.
I'm already smiling now, man.
You
So
know what
you
I'm saying?
got
That's it.
me.
I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I'm gonna
yo,
do.
but like for the being that petty situation, I don't even know what to call it no more. With me, cause
Yes.
I'm gonna have to break mines down. Listen, with me it's different. Like I'm not about to go out here like put all this energy into cheating on you or I know I gave examples for classy and stuff, but that was just examples. Like I'm not about to like try to make you mad in any type of way. Like I'm just it's gonna get to the point where like I'm gonna be irritated. Like and I'm gonna just show you. Like and what I mean by that
Hmm.
is like things that I went out my way to do, like I'm not gonna do them no more. It's gonna be like a
Doodle, right.
mental game, and that's kind of my flaw too, because I always try to do something and then justify how I'm right, and then it makes it hard for you to be like, well, it's your fault, and it's like you can't really tell because I'm sitting up here being an a-hole, not even meaning to be. Like from the
Yeah.
conversations to how we talk is different. After I done
Hmm.
told you, hey, I don't want to be in this relationship no more, and you still don't know how to
But you
let
still
go,
holding on to it, right?
then I kind of get, I don't hold on to not, I kind of get cold hearted. Like I just shut out. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you talking to me about your day? I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. Hey, look, I'm gonna hit you back or
Hmm.
whatever. All right, boom. I don't call you for about 2 or 3 days. You still texting me, blowing me up. Like I'm not texting you back. Yo, say if you left something at the house, I'm leaving it at the front door. Like you ain't got to knock on the door to get it. You ain't got to call me. It's right there.
Hmm.
And I'm already gonna
Right.
know about time. All right, it's gonna take her about like 5 to 2 minutes to pull up. All right, 2 minutes
Yeah.
within that five. Let me go ahead and put it out there so don't nobody. And I'm looking out the window, make sure don't nobody steal it, cause it's somebody
Yeah.
else's property. You ain't gotta let nobody steal nobody else's property. But like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a whole
why
mind
I
game. It's
can't get
it's
my
not to the
stuff
point
where
where
I
you
left it?
get
Why I got to be touched? Like why?
Because
you're not
it
coming
becomes
in.
a
You're not
right,
coming in.
right.
We're
Because
done.
then
If
that
you
leaves
come
open
in,
a
that's a
door for you to
trap.
try. Yeah, right. Exactly.
But now you just
Because I've done
open the
that
door,
too.
cause bro, like what?
But I'm not gonna open it. I get what Hippie's saying because I've done that too. Like if I'm trying to break
All
it
right,
off with
if I
somebody and
let
I
you
really don't want
in
to
to
be
get your
around you,
stuff,
I'm
Now you
all
just
right,
made me
and
stay even longer,
don't.
cause
But listen,
what?
but listen though, cause you gonna stay long. All right, take a average person. Like, all right, say you broke up with this dude, he left some stuff over here. Like, you think he not gonna come in? You gotta hear all this talk, conversation, sit down
yeah, I don't
for a
want to talk.
Now
while,
your
talk, da
conversation
da
outside.
da.
Everybody finna hear your conversation. The neighbors,
No,
Nah,
the
I'm
you
not
people
gonna
down
make
the
have.
stuff at
street,
the
cause
door. You don't even
I'm
know if
finna
I'm
make a
home.
scene.
It's out. You can make a scene, but like I ain't got
Like
nothing to do
you
with it. I'm
put
in the house.
everything just out, just like
I'm
world,
in
like
the
what is
house
this?
playing the
What
game.
is
I'm in the
this?
house playing the game. I ain't got no
Oh
control over
Lord.
that. That's outside. That's outside. I'm done. Like I'm done.
Alright, so you just
Yeah,
threw my stuff away, really.
Nah, I didn't throw it away. That stuff gonna be packed up neat because I don't like playing with nobody's stuff. Like that's
Outside
the
right.
thing about me. Like
for
yeah,
everybody.
it's
Just
gonna
give
be in a
okay.
bin, but it's 2 minutes before that 5 minutes of you pulling
Yeah,
up.
I'm
It's
not
gonna
going.
take
I'm
you
not going to.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I've definitely I've done that. I've done that. Like what he's saying is I'm trying to break up with you, but you don't want to let me break up with you. So now I'm doing shit intentionally to try to get you to break up with me, but it's still not working in that way.
Like
You left some
I'm
stuff over.
basically
You like, hey, I left something over to your house. I want to come pick it up. And da da da. Be in. They might not even say how long they're gonna be there, but like Hippie said, like I know how long it's gonna take you to get to my house from where you normally be at, because I pretty much know the places that you be at. So I'm taking that into consideration. So when I feel like you almost about to be there, I'm gonna take it outside and put it there so you can pick it up and go about your business. So I get that, and I've done that.
that
So
what it
that way
You
we
is.
don't
want to
have
get
no
all my
contact
stuff. You
because
want to
Cause
get that
listen,
little money I left under the bed. Let me come in there and get that. Matter of
cause
fact,
look, I'm
my
no,
finna.
wife
because then you
that's
come
at
in the
the top of
house.
the closet.
Hey,
You didn't
listen,
get that. I need to come in there and get that.
listen. Hey,
No, I
listen.
don't want you to come in the
Hey,
house.
listen.
No,
Cause if that's
because
the
then that's
case,
gonna open
I'ma
up the
go
door for you
ahead.
to.
If you left $25 in
Y'all
there, I'm gonna
open
make
up
sure
a
there's
door
a
where
hundred.
y'all playing with people emotion and that stuff get
But
y'all messed up. I'm
how?
just telling you, you can't
But
do
listen.
stuff like
All
that.
right. But
If you're
listen.
gonna
Yeah.
break it
Listen.
off with a
Listen.
person, you break it off with a person. Simple. You say, hey, this ain't gonna work. You know, you
But
gonna
No,
have to
if
get
they
no,
your
don't
no,
want
stuff,
to
but
break
no,
up,
dang,
what
no,
can
But
you
no.
get a
do?
this the
notice?
Honey,
question.
honey.
This the question,
Okay,
honey. What if
but
that
look,
don't
This is
work? Like they
right.
like, nah, we ain't breaking up. Point blank.
Like, what
Period.
do you mean?
but no, not,
Even Classy said, yo, you gonna call her and be like, yo, this ain't working. I want to break up. Nah, I see you for dinner.
Like, no, no,
Like,
you
yo,
won't.
what do
but
you
then
do?
okay, but
What
then
do
look,
you
but
do?
then the other thing is what I did was I know this other person. They like to feel like they can control the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
that's
what I
what she was saying.
did
She was like,
was
I have to break up with you. So now I'm
yeah,
gonna make it where you want to break up with
break
me.
up with me.
and that's what happened, and we cool. If you let the
I'm
other
saying
person just
that
get
ain't
that out,
petty.
because like I said, I knew it wasn't gonna hurt me as much as it would hurt her for me to do it to her. I could
Right.
handle it. She probably wasn't gonna be able to handle it right.
Lord Missy said she had to
And
evict
it's
the dude
easier
to
for her
help
to
her
go
to
move on if she felt she left.
Yeah.
Cause
You know what I'm saying?
hey honey, you don't feel
I'm
like I
considerate even in
say
the breakup. I'm sorry.
say if the dude like left something over there and like you don't feel like if he enter that house, it's gonna be a
Yeah, he gonna
whole
try to
problem. Like you don't feel like it's gonna be a whole he gonna try to get back in some
back
more
Yeah,
with
or
I
it's
you,
gonna
see, I
be
right?
an
see, I
Yeah.
see where y'all
argument
come from. I
just
see
to
where y'all
petty.
come
Yeah.
from.
Like
In this
Yeah, he gonna
situation
try to get
like
back with
that,
you. Yeah, he gonna try to get back with you.
uh,
He probably might try to kiss up on you, try to make it like, we should still be together. Like, nah, bro, I told you I don't want to be with you no more.
see,
Like,
and
this is
for
not
for
that.
us,
Like,
for us, for us it's different.
no, I don't got
we
time for that.
we get slapped, your stuff thrown, TV probably kicked in. You like, man, come on, just leave, yo. Like, dudes don't like calling the cops. I'm not about to call
yeah,
the
in
cop. Yo,
that
just
case,
leave, bro. You got
Right,
your stuff, just leave. Nah. Oh,
right.
you
Nope.
ain't thank God you ain't that's all you wanted me for. Da. Like, nah,
Like, don't nobody
nah.
got
It's
time for
like,
that. So now,
you better
like,
leave,
so
girl.
now it's time for me to start acting the way I know I should act so that you don't want to be with me anymore. Like, I have to do things that I feel like, because you at this point you know a person. You
why
know
do you
what.
think that will
Well,
work
I
though?
I
Like
do I do
for a
think some
person
stuff
of
is
that
petty
sort
though.
who wouldn't take, I don't want to be with you for an answer. Why would you think they're gonna take anything that you do for an answer? Like they
It be
sound,
That
they
it's
sound kind of off to me. I'm just saying.
stalkish. And you might just
yeah
have to
it,
block and get gold smooth, change numbers.
yeah.
You
So
it's a
now, so
lot
that
of
brings up the
work.
ghosting thing. Like, so do you feel like ghosting would be the right way to get rid of a person?
Hey man, sometimes you gotta beat people up. I'm just saying, like, our kids, they need that little whooping. Like sometimes people just need a whooping.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
little
Sometimes people
whooping.
just need a whooping.
They'll get a
Because
switch.
you
Go get a switch.
because
So
sometimes you run into them people sometimes that it's just like, And Honey is kind of right in that sense because I actually had a situation where I was doing things that I knew would that they didn't like, but they still wouldn't leave, and I didn't understand it. Like I don't understand why you still want to be with
It's
me,
the
and
hula hoop maneuver.
I'm done with you.
It was the hula hoop maneuver. That's what it was.
Life
I'm
is
not
all
doing it with
about
It
you.
was
choosing
it
a
was
person whose shit you
Tiffany,
gonna put
Tiffany,
up with,
Tiffany.
and that
It was
person
that
chose you.
it was that
No, don't put up with my
it
shit.
was.
Don't put up with my shit. Because
But
now
nah,
it's a
though.
problem. Because yeah, but that could be a situation too. You could have somebody who really feel like even at your worst they still want to be with you, which I get it, like in a I really love you type of way,
It was
but
okay, like when I wanted to be with you, but
Nah,
now,
it's not
now,
okay now. It's like, yo,
like now it's time to call it quits. Like when at what point is it time to call it quits? Because
yeah,
this not working.
that's actually a good question after all of that. What point is it? What time is it good to call it quits? For real, yo, what's a good time to start? Cause you start.
but y'all, I gotta go and drop out. Y'all, somebody can
I
come in
Thank
here.
you.
we about to get off soon anyway.
Yeah.
But I just want to ask this real quick, cause like just hearing all that, it's really kind of changing my mind on a lot of things. It's like, yo, what's a good point to start at? Cause your starting point brings about your present
Yeah,
point
end
and the
game.
finish of it. Like, yeah. So, all right, cause your idea of getting with somebody, even up until like your point of wanting to marry them, you already know what gets on your nerves, what you're cool with. So, if if we go about it, I'm gonna say the petty way, like you want to say,
Yeah.
this person has already decided like, yo, all right, this is stuff I don't, they already know you the same way you know them, they know you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is
Right.
stuff I don't like that that person do, but I can deal with it because I love this person, and like I truly love this
Right.
person. So then it becomes like, all right, what is your reason for even wanting to break up with this person? Is it because you truly didn't love them for real? Because stuff that got on your nerves you couldn't take, but stuff that
Right.
got on their nerves they could. So
Right.
then that makes you want to ask the question: was you even really in love with that person? Because
Right.
evidently you ain't pay attention to none of the flaws.
Right.
Because they paid attention to all yours. You getting on their nerves. They still dealing with it. Because they know that's you. Like,
Right.
period on the day. I ain't messing with dude. Like, just let him
Right.
play the game. He'll be alright. To whereas
Right.
I'm like, oh man, I can't stand that. But it's like, dang, it make you question yourself. Like, oh, like you feel like an a-hole for real. Like, damn,
Right.
I ain't know.
So with that being the question, because like I said, like you learn to love a person. Like love is really like loving a person unconditionally, like their flaws and all. Like you accept them for who they are, regardless of you know what
Right.
their flaws are. But you have to have some type of boundary to what you can and won't deal with. And that's not necessarily saying that you a a-hole for feeling like, okay, this is something that I really don't want to deal with. And at some point you have to take into accountability, like you can't change people from who they are. Like you just can't. Like as much as you might want to be like, okay, well, this is something that I don't like about them, but even if I bring it to their attention, like I really don't feel like I should try to force them to change who they are. Like this is just something that I don't want to deal with. And although you may love everything about me, my flaws and all, there may be something in you that I just don't feel like I can deal with. So I'm bringing it to your attention, like this not going to work.
Okay. Right.
And you might want to change it, but and what it, at some point it starts to feel like I'm being selfish to make you change who you are just to fit who I am.
Right.
That's what I was getting at too, and that's something I
Right.
don't never want to be because it's supposed to be both. Like it's a
Right.
us thing. Like so, if I'm over here thinking about just myself, cause that's basically what I'm doing. I'm thinking about just myself. If all I can say is, oh, that's what I don't like. I can't
Yeah.
stand that, so I gotta leave you. Like, but dang, what about
Right.
what you don't like and what you got to deal with? Like, I ain't even thinking about that. Like,
That's true too.
that's kind of crazy. My man Sanders said, "Yo, what's going down?" Uh,
So Sanders, we this is pretty much a conversation on relationships and when do you feel like you're in a relationship? When do you feel like you should be willing to call it quits? Um, what what ways would you try to call it quits if you were presented with a situation where you felt like it was too much for you to bear and you just don't want to deal with it anymore, but you might have a situation where that person still wants to be with you? Like, how would you
he
deal with it?
he
Um,
said
you
he
know,
said longevity, bottom line, communication is the key as well. He didn't do that in his first marriage. So it's like, yeah,
okay.
you had them oh, I can't even get my words out been talking to y'all so much.
Yeah.
But he basically going off experience. Like, he learned this lesson in his first marriage, so guarantee you when he get into that second one, he already he gonna know his
And
flaws
with
also. He don't just know the other person's flaws. He gonna be looking at his
right,
flaws too.
exactly. And with experience, you gain consciousness of what who you are as a person because you start to learn who you are, what you like, what you don't like, the things that are reflective in another person that they may have realized about you that you kind of like, okay, well, if you don't like it, then that's just your problem. You can get what I'm saying because you start to know who you are, or you start to see things that a person sees in you, and you might be like, okay, well, that's just who I am, and I know how I want to
You
carry
can't be like
myself.
that
No, I'm not saying
to a
I
T.
can't be
You
like
can't
what
be
I
like
can't be.
that. You can't be like that to a T. The second half of that is like, yeah, I know who I am. So all right, yeah. If you don't like it, then oh well. Nah, you still have to be
No,
what's the word for it?
you have to be considerate, but to what extent are you
Considerate.
are you really being considerate? Because like I said, like you shouldn't have to change yourself completely to be with somebody. I really don't feel like I feel like we sacrifice a lot of ourselves to fit other people because we feel like we have to be considerate of their feelings and how
But
they
that's not
want
what that
a person to
means
be.
though. That's not what that means. I know this gets on your nerves. So I'm gonna try to
Okay.
chill out on it. I'm not about to. If I know, like, with me, I play the game a lot. Like I'm on it 24/7. Like, I know you don't like that. You want some you time. I'll play the game for an hour or whatever, and then them other 3 hours I'm with you. Then I'm about to cook. I'm about to do all this. Like instead of just being on the game all day, I don't need to be on the game all day. Sacrifice. I gotta be considerate of your feelings too. I can't just be a straight a-hole. Now, if I snore or something like that, hey, that's just me. Unless we about to find a way to fix it, I'm down with that. But hey, look, I snore. Like, stuff like that, I can dig. Like, but you still have to be considerate. All right, babe, I snore. That's me. Um, Anyway you want to try to, oh, all right, babe, let's get a breathing machine or get your tonsils pulled or something like that. All right, I'm down with that. I'm considerate. Like,
Right.
I understand I'm in a relationship where like, all right, I'm dealing with your flaws. You be leaving nails and hair all up, but now you clean it up. Like, I know they don't like that coming in, nails everywhere. So all right, yeah, let me take the time out to clean this stuff up or, pick up my little weed pieces or Like if I'm using the bathroom, I'm gonna put the toilet seat down. Because if I was living by myself, I'm gonna leave that joint up. But
But
she come in, I don't want her to fall in the toilet seat. I'm close
I'm,
that. Consider it.
I mean, those things are that's different. I'm saying like personality traits and things like that. Like there's only so much that you can ask a person to change. And yeah, I get that some people are willing to change some things about themselves to accommodate somebody else, but I don't feel like that is a necessity to an extreme where you're changing so much about yourself that you forget who you are trying to please somebody else. Like I don't feel like that's something that you should
Yeah,
do. Like those like something I might do might get on your nerves, right? But that's literally just who I am. You get what I'm
all
saying?
right,
Like
and that's
that just
something
might
that
be who
person
I
can
am.
deal with. That's when the other
I
side kicks
understand.
in, and they're like, "All
Right.
right, that's just who
But
he
that's what I'm
is. I could
saying.
deal
Me
with
as
that."
a right, that's what I'm saying. Like you accept a person for who they are and know what you're willing to accept and what you're willing to understand about a person, not trying to get them to change who they are to fit who you are. If that's
And
something
that
that get
that
on your nerves and that's something that you don't like or you don't want to be around or that's something that you just don't care for, then I feel like you should just leave that person alone and try to find somebody who better fits what you're looking for. That's just my opinion.
I get that.
I get it.
That's just my opinion. Now everybody is entitled to their opinion, and that's why this is called unfiltered truth. But that's just what I'm saying. And at
Hey,
some
right
point,
on.
Jamaica said romance is important every day.
yes, the,
That is true. That is true. That is true. Sometimes, cause I'm not that much of a romantic person, but sometimes I'll be
I
like,
think
yo,
it's more so is
I
for me it's the
yeah,
effort.
yo,
Like you don't
yeah,
have to be like totally suave and do like all this, extravagant romantic shit. Like you could just doing something that you know your girl like and appreciate is romantic. Like or vice versa. Like men like romance too. It don't have to be like what we consider to be romantic, but men like romance too. It's just a yes. But that goes to learning your person's love language and knowing what they like and understanding that person. And but that's learning a person, and that's what dating is about. But like I said, at some point you have to know what your boundaries are, and that's all.
true.
That's all I'm saying.
All right,
That's it.
beautiful man. We appreciate you coming in, honey, Missy,
Yes, Missy,
man,
classy,
Trey,
Trey.
classy. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that joined the live. Goon, Sleepy, Jamaica, my man Sanders. There's a lot more. Oh, Sassy. Sassy, I definitely
Yes,
seen you in here. We appreciate Mill Swag. All these people I'm
Jeremy.
shouting out,
Thank
you
you.
follow them. Follow them on TikTok. They got great content or whatever. Dende was in the building. I'm just now seeing
Yes,
him. It's a lot more, man.
Mills.
Appreciate y'all stopping by, hitting that like. Every Wednesday you can catch us, man. Unfiltered Truth.
Welcome
We
to
at
the
the
cool
cool
table.
table, baby. We at the cool table. It's your girl, Miss Mina. You got Hippie G. We on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor. Like, man, if you
Yep,
want a good listen, come check us out, man. Maybe you can come
what
sit
my
at the
co-host
table
said.
with us too. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I appreciate y'all so much for coming through, and we'll see y'all next time.
Man, you already know.
Peace.